The main goal of our 2013 research is to help our clients move to much more of what we call an outside-in architecture. And by that we mean that increasingly the information technology forces that really affect the firms will be those that are happening well outside the walls of the organization. This is in sharp contrast to the traditional world of IT, which we characterize as much more of an inside-out mindset, where internal systems, internal processes, and internal resources are the dominant culture. And so we think this is a significant shift that our clients need to prepare for. So we've got a variety of research projects in motion to deal with that, and I just want to talk about the range of topics that are involved, and we'll do this by looking at the following graphic. As we look at this figure, there are really two main messages. The first is the contrast between the blue and the red. And the blue things here are all services and activities and innovations that are happening outside on the public internet and on the web. Whereas the red zone are those things that really do need to stay inside the firm, the high security systems, networks, applications, and data that companies really do need to protect. And our message is simple, that the bulk of the work over time will be in those blue areas, and that only those things that really need to stay internally in the red zone will be there as time moves forward. And if we try to look at that more specifically, you see all those topics around the blue circle. And if we just talk about each one a little bit, you get a sense of what we mean. First, and perhaps most obviously, the whole world of devices and bring your own technology, of pushing those things outside of the company firewall. You look at software as a service, things like CRM and email, and using those wherever possible. You look at cloud and virtual servers and virtual storages and the many advantages that come with that. From a business point of view, you see our clients doing more and more to serve their ecosystems, their suppliers, their partners, their channels, and doing this through more open technologies, open standards, open source. But perhaps the biggest issues are on the customer side, improving the customer experience to make it look more like an app, capturing the value of user-generated content, such as reviews and ratings and feedback, so that you really see what customers are doing and thinking. And looking ahead, these trends will just continue with what's often called the Internet of Things, of smart cars and smart products of all sorts that are being tracked. And if you look at all of those things, cars, Internet of Things, user content, software applications, internal systems, you're just creating more and more data, leading to today's big data revolution and its ability to better predict and understand what's going on in the firm. So our message to the clients is that this is the world you're moving into, and you really need to look at A, a strategy to move the web as much as possible, and B, really take a hard look at what skills you have and how well they align to the world that's coming. And helping clients in those areas is the main research goal for us during 2013.